Hey everyone, welcome to Growth Rising or back to Growth Rising. I'm Bird, and on this channel, we just talk about all things dealing with astrology. And so lately, we've been talking about the different, signs of the moon. And with that, if you want to find your specific moon sign, you can just go to Google, type in what is my moon sign, birth chart calculator, and you'll basically be given several options. You can click on the one that you want, and you can even type in free because they are like you can find a lot of free ones. But you can click on that and then type in the time that you are born, the place, and the day. So you'll just need all of that information, and then you can get your specific birth chart, and it'll let you know, your sun sign. Well, you probably already know your sun sign, but like your rising, your moon, Mercury, Venus, and all of that. So, we went over Aries through Libra. So now we're going to be going over Scorpio. And if you have found your moon sign and it says Scorpio moon, well, you probably grew up as a careful and private person. You could still be this way, but the moon sign can also tell us about our childhood and our mother, well, a parent or a parent figure, motherly figure in our lives. If your moon is in Scorpio, you probably have like boundaries. Like you know them and you have them. Usually you can handle your emotions. And Scorpio moons are usually discerning, and also can go very deep. I mean, because for one, the moon deals with emotions and like intuition. But when you put it in Scorpio, it's like it's heightened up just that much because Scorpios can be very intuitive and discerning as well. But if for those who moon is in Scorpio, they're not afraid to fight, because, well, I will just stay on the Scorpio moon. But yeah, they're not afraid to fight whenever it's something that, they feel like it's worth fighting for. And Scorpio moons are okay with conflict. It doesn't scare them and they don't run away from it. Like a Libra moon, they don't want any conflict. They will try to do what they can to avoid it. But Scorpio moon is like, okay, what's up? That's all. That's all it is. It's like I don't really want to back down from anything because they're like, I'm not gonna back down. And for one, Scorpio moons can be intimidating. Scorpio placements in general can show some kind of, can just be intimidating to others. Especially if it's like the sun, moon, rising, like those. Yeah. And also Scorpio moons, they do like mystery. And like I was saying, their emotions can get very intense. So let's say if you're dating someone with a Scorpio moon and y'all get into an argument, bless your heart. That's all I'm gonna say. Especially if they're super fired up. Like, bless your heart, because they're really finna come at you. And they might not come at you, um, verbally, trying to hurt your feelings, but they're gonna do what they can to get their lick back. But with a Scorpio moon, they can be self-aware and they can be accepting just so that they can, let you get comfortable around them, and they can, you know, and then they'll get a feel and they'll just think, how should I take this person? Because for one, if that's a Scorpio moon, they wanna they're okay, they're into mystery and they want to know that they can make sure they can trust you, because they're not gonna be like, hey, let me open up to everybody. Um, but also if you are a Scorpio moon, try to keep your emotions, kind of handle. Try to get a control over your emotions, so letting your emotions control you. And with Scorpio moons, working with mystery could be something that is very relaxing. Like a hobby could be like trying to find Bigfoot, or trying to catch a mermaid, stuff like that, like stuff that deals with a lot of mystery. that could be something that is, you know, relaxing to a Scorpio. And also with a Scorpio's parent, um, or Scorpio moon's parent, your parent could be very likely to strike your emotions. It's like they know all the buttons to press just to get you, kind of riled up. And even if nobody else can do it quite like that, you feel like your parent can do it. And also, you know, you can be too close. Well, whenever, well, the parent can be too close whenever you need space, and vice versa. And sometimes it's like, give me a moment, just step back. And also, it might have been or is a challenge for your parent to know what it is that you want, what it is that you need. And just keep in mind that you'll have to communicate this with your parent because they can't read your mind. They might not, be as discerning as you are because their moon could be anywhere else. It might not be in Scorpio. And also, you could see your parent as a friend whenever it comes to emotion. Your parent could be someone who you can be like emotionally raw with, like they can see your emotions, which is probably why you feel like they could press your button so easily because you see them as somebody who you can really talk to when it comes to the way that you're feeling with your emotions. And also be careful, Scorpio moons, of trying to control your parent because all parents do not go for that. Some parents are going to fight back, and then that's going to create the friction. And as a Scorpio moon, you're already like, it is what it is. But yeah, so just try to keep that in mind and know your parent is not a bad parent if they don't let you control them. But I can't even go too far into that because there's a lot of different types of parents out there, and I'm not going to say that. Um, you should never try to take hold of a situation. But anyway, before we go down that little rabbit hole, um, that's all we have today for a Scorpio moon. And if you were born with a Scorpio moon, let me know if there's anything that I, may have missed. And also, have a good one.